Sid from Sid and Mother Nature. Welcome to my pilot video. Today I'm 6 years old too, and I created this channel because I'm very passionate about nature. But you can see why I'm flapping this around. All these flies. But speaking of flies, have you ever heard of composting? These are some decomposters of composting. Let's talk about composting. In this episode is exactly a natural fertilizer that helps plants grow. Well, did you know that we used artificial fertilizers that are bad for nature? I'll explain everything else in the next part. Composting has benefits too. You know, methane gas. It makes everything turn blue like Neptune, but landfills creates methane gas. But if you do composting, help plants grow, you can reduce the methane gas to turn into carbon dioxide to turn into oxygen, that turns back into carbon dioxide, that turns back into oxygen. Now that you learn a little bit of composting, I'll take you through the rest of the process. It'll be fun, but not as fun of these bugs. But it's gonna be okay with the bugs all around. Trust me. This can be a lot of stinky stuff that we do in composting. So here's the organic waste. And we put the organic waste in 1% of it. And then here's the dry leaves that's double one, that means 2% of it would shed their leaves during fall. So this is wet. Remember the wet organic waste? The orange peels, the eggshells, the cucumber peels, veggie peels, papaya peels, and all kinds of fruit peels. We put them in here. And for the dry leaves, we put all kinds of dry leaves, maple leaves. All kinds of put this organic waste in there. And then after we put it, I promise we'll have a dry compost, not a stinky. If you look inside the bag, it's about 1/4 full. So after that, you will have to almost fill the bag. So it's 2/4 full too, which equals 3/4 full. You have to go up, then it'll go in. We're almost done making the compost in the bag, and the bin is almost full with 3/4. So I'll show you how the bin looks about now. Well, it looks like how you look. Well, after you're done the composting, time to give your compost a good mix. And for that, you rotate the compost 2 or 3 times. You have to. After you're done doing compost, you have to rotate your tumbler 2 or 3 times a week. Well, to grow compost, you really need about right air circulation, right amount of sunlight, and also right moisture in the air. Well, if you don't have those things around, you might not get the best results of the compost. That's why you have to add dry leaves if it's wet, and also water if it's dry. Mother Nature, it's been 6 weeks of composting. Come on, let's go check out the compost. Okay, so here you see organic waste, and you also see dried leaves, and you also see all these flies and other decomposer and other leaves decomposers, and also if it smells and a sweet smell. If it smells bad, then there's something wrong with your compost, or you didn't do something right. Okay, so guys, time to take out the compost. So come on over here. So this is the compost that's completely done, and this is the compost that needs time. So try to take out the composting, which is all done, and then flip it on the side, and then take that part of the compost out, and try to keep the one with the clock still on it. Now the tray is facing upside down, and the door is facing right at the tray. So this is the tray. You have to catch compost in it like this. The tumbler's pointing directly at the tray, and after we open it, the compost falls in the tray. Okay, I'm gonna do it right now. And then we use a stick to get it all. Then we use a stick to get it more like it's getting down. See? If it rumbles, it's okay. But make sure it's still hitting directly at the tray. Because we don't want to fall the compost on the grass. There we go. Okay, so this is how the ideal compost looks. Well, you see any organic waste how it looks like? No way. You see a banana peel? No way. The only organic waste you can see is eggshells. If it doesn't turn black or brown, that's okay. But if other ones don't turn black or brown, that's not okay. That means you've done something wrong in your compost. So make sure it's all okay. Okay, so come on. Let's move on to and show you where we had to put the compost. And talk about worms at this point. Here's how we put this compost into the dirt for our plants to grow. So we have a big backyard full of plants. Last time we used artificial fertilizer, which was harmful for the oceans, planet, and also our water biomes, which are the only thing that we can get water. So then we did it until last year, and then we learned composting and to help our environment. Well, we dig a hole, and then we put the compost in there and then cover it back with the mud. Okay, come on, let's start the digging! Okay, to dig a hole, you need a dirt hammer. So you just have to use this side to dig and scrape the sides. Well, exactly, here's how we have to dig a hole. We're almost done digging it. And exactly, we have to look out for worms, and we can't poke them. So we might accidentally hurt them with this. So be careful. Now we're done digging the hole. So now it's time to slowly pour the compost into the hole. So we have to slowly tip it like this, and then tip it around, and then flatten it with your hand, but it's you when you do it with your hand. So try to do it with the shovel, try to do it with a shovel. Then we have to dump the compost back. Then we have to dump all this mud or dirt over there back where it used to be. And then it gives the nutrients for the trees and the worms. Now that you've learned about composting, I would tell you, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. If you don't subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, I don't care. But you could the only thing I care about is you have to subscribe to nature, because we have one nature and me and you guys have to save it. Be natureful. Save nature and stop that pollution. This is Sid signing off from Sid and Mother Nature.